Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while, but I'm back. So on today's episode, I'll be showing you how to make Nigerian beef suya. So first, what I do is I get my meat in chunks and then I cut them into thin slices. During this process, trust me, you want to cut your meat as thin as possible. You don't want your meat chunky, because the chunkier it is, the harder it is for the seasoning to penetrate. Also, the harder it is for you to cook thoroughly. You don't want to end up with tough suya, so you want to cut them as thin as possible and also as nicely as you want them. So while I was buying my meat, I made the choice to buy the beef that contained less fat, because I personally do not like fat. So but for you, I know there are people who like to see varieties in their meat, like they like to see a bit of fat and then a bit of tender, that is the tozo. So if you are somebody who likes all this part of the meat, you can totally just go ahead and buy the part of the beef you love more, or that you prefer to like just having the plain one like I did here. So this is me just still slicing them as thin as I can, because this slicing them thin actually makes it easier for you to pass them through the skewer, because if they are too chunky, if they are too thick, you have issues passing them through your skewer. So after slicing my meat, I put them in a bowl. I added about 2 teaspoons of seasoning powder, and this is for extra taste. I want my meat to actually be very tasty. So after adding that, I added about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt also for the taste, and then I'll be drizzling in some vegetable oil. I'll be combining this in the meat. Just watch as you go and you'll see that. So after drizzling my vegetable oil, I then added my suya spices. This suya spice that contains seasoning cube, garlic, ginger, peanut, and all of that. So this is me just combining it properly. You want to combine as thoroughly as possible, like you want every part of your sliced beef coated properly. So after stirring that, what I then do is to pass my beef through a skewer. So you can see this is why it is very important to actually have your beef thinly sliced, because if they were too chunky, I would struggle with passing them through the skewer. As you can see here, it wouldn't be this easy for me, but as you can see, this is like a walk in the park, just passing them through the skewer and then just stacking them on the plate. So this is quite easy to do. It's like tacking clothes. If you took home economics in secondary school, this should be very easy for you to do. So after that is done, when I'm done, I'm passing the meat through the skewer. I'll be leaving my meat to marinate. So this is me just adding some vegetable oil to my yachi. This is already the yachi already, like the mixed yachi with the whole spice inside, the proper suya buki yachi. So I'm just adding vegetable oil to it. So the reason why I'm doing this mix now is while I'm grilling my meat, I like to just rub this mix on it just to help it coat with the yachi properly. So here I have my preheated grill already, and this is me just setting my skewered beef on them properly. So I just spread it round on the grill, spaced them as much as I could, and then just allowed that to grill. And while it was grilling, I was just adding the rub. Remember the rub I just made now? So I was just adding the rub using a cooking brush on it. So this rub actually makes the whole yachi, the whole suya flavor penetrate into your beef properly, makes it super tasty. Trust me, this particular step is something you do not want to skip. Yeah, so you just do this, and then once you're done with that, you turn it on the other side. So on this other side, I'm turning it to, I would also be then rubbing it down with the same mixture I used for the other side. So as you can see, this is me adding the suya and oil rub also on this side, because you want every inch of your beef properly coated, like you want it properly coated with the whole suya spice. Trust me, this is one very tasty meat, very tasty. So once I'm done with this, I just allowed my meat to cook. I think this cooks for about 30 to 45 minutes on medium heat. My heat wasn't too hot, just so my beef doesn't burn. And as you can see from here, it is well done. This is like 45 minutes later. My meat is tender, it is well seasoned, the yachi is inside and all. So I just take them out. What is yachi without, what is suya, sorry, without newspaper or foil paper? I mean, I didn't have newspaper, so I just used foil paper. Added some yachi on the side, decorated it with some cucumber and also some onion and tomato, just to have that whole abuki clover cut suya vibe. As you can see, this is lovely. This suya was amazing. When I say amazing, I mean every bit of amazing. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please, now is the best time for you to subscribe, because I promise I'll be coming with amazing recipes every week. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to comment, like, and let me know what you think about this recipe. Bye.